Glad greetings and seasonal salutations, internet friends, and welcome back to another episode of the First Time Film Club. My name is Emily, your titular first timer. This is Matthew, my husband, Cinema Sherpa, and viewer-submitted title, Purveyor of Popcorn, Pippin Pet Pets, and Patreon Picks.
That's a mouthful.
Nailed it! That one was submitted by Jana Renee. Thank you so much. You too can have me attempt to say your titles by dropping them in the comments below. If you use hashtag title, makes it easier for me to find. And speaking of Pippin Pet Pets, this is Pippin. He's our cat. He's fantastic. Aw. He loves to nap. Sometimes he's up here napping, sometimes he's on the floor, so if he disappears, that's where he went. For those of you joining us for the first time, hello! Welcome! What we're doing here is watching our way through a very long list of movies that typically I've never seen, but that Matthew has, i.e. Cinema Sherpa. Mm-hmm. I know today's movie is one of our Just Some Superfan Patreon picks.
Yep.
What is the movie?
The movie we're watching today is the 1984 horror fantasy Gremlins. As per usual, I give you the year, genre, title, you go in whatever you already know, we watch the movie, and then we review it. So what do you know about Gremlins?
So this is one of those that for the longest time I thought I had seen. But when we actually sat down and he was asking me about, well, do you remember so-and-so scene? And I'm like, what? So after we kind of worked through it, I haven't actually seen the movie. I just know the memes really well. And like the parodies and stuff that I've seen.
Yeah, it's pretty prevalent in pop culture.
Yeah. So I know that there's like one little dude named Gizmo and he's like the sweet one. And then the rest are like gremlins or something. And I think at some point somebody says, bright light. Bright light.
Okay.
I know. I need help. Thank you, Pippin. You're such
you poor sweet dummy.
You poor sweet dummy. You're such a good emotional support cat. But yeah, no, that's about it.
All right. Well, the only other thing for first-time viewers is you may see me with my phone in my hand during the movie at some point. That's because I'm taking notes on things to talk about afterwards. And with that being said, I'm ready to watch Gremlins.
Here we go. I forgot to turn on our Christmas lights. So anyways, there's Christmas lights. I did it. Now let's watch.
Let me introduce myself. Peltzer's the name, Rand Peltzer. That's me there on the corner.
I'm really proud of myself. I thought I was going to start singing REM when he said, that's me on the corner.
Glad you didn't.
All you do is, you take your toothbrush out.
It's a big old toothbrush. Oh!
That's no problem. That's absolutely no problem.
That's no problem. None whatsoever.
What's he doing?
Singing.
Oh!
He does that sometimes.
Oh!
It's a present for my son for Christmas. It's exactly what I've been looking for, and I've been everywhere. I'll give you $200.
Oh my goodness.
I'm sorry. Mogwai not for sale. With Mogwai comes much responsibility.
Wait outside a moment. I'll be right out.
Uh-oh. Well, you gonna get a whooping.
There's 3 rules you've got to follow. Keep him out of the light, especially sunlight. It'll kill him.
Oh no.
Keep him away from water. Don't get him wet. But the most important rule, never feed him after midnight.
Oh.
You got it?
For a second, I thought he was talking about me. He's like, doesn't like bright light. It'll kill her. Oh, he's Steven Spielberg. Okay.
He was the executive producer on this.
Oh, Phoebe Cates? Oh, Lord.
Phoebe Cates.
So messed up that I know her from Drop Dead Fred, of all movies. Corey Feldman.
And Jonathan Banks.
I like that your puppy goes with you to work. That makes me happy. Oh, wow. Joe Dante.
Mm-hmm.
Burps. Okay.
Good morning, Mrs. Deagle.
What's good about him?
Oh, no. It's Scroogeette. Excuse me.
This is what's left of my imported Bavarian snowman. Your dog broke it this morning.
I'm terribly sorry. Just tell me how much I owe you. I'll be more than happy to.
I don't want money. I want your dog.
Off. Off.
I'll catch the beast myself, and you'll get what he deserves. A slow, painful death. Maybe I'll put him in my spin dryer on high heat.
That'd do it all right.
What the hell?
I'll get you when you least expect it.
All right, so we straight up wicked witching over here, huh? Okay.
And your little dog, too.
Uh-huh.
Hey, Kate, you haven't seen my new apartment.
I haven't seen your old apartment.
Ha! Burn.
Come on, we're talking cable. Can't we have dinner tomorrow night?
That was a big draw.
Cable?
Yeah, you could do the eggs.
What's this? Oh, no. It's a daddy invention, isn't it? Put an apron on.
I mean, I like the idea of it.
Oh, thanks, Dad.
You're gonna like this.
What is it, a birdcage?
No, don't shake it, Lord! What? Oh.
You're kidding.
Look at that little nose.
I just call him Gizmo.
Oh.
Like it.
Hey,
Hi.
can we get a Mogwai?
No. You can get a Furby.
Smile.
Oh no, it's gonna flash! Don't do that!
1, 2, 3.
No. He hates bright lights.
Oh.
I want you to, throughout the movie, try to figure out who is doing the voice of Gizmo.
Oh, okay. Oh, we're twins! That's what he said. Oh, I mean, oh Lord. Well, first off, that's a lot of juice for one arm.
Don't question it. These are 80s oranges.
Oh, you know what? Is that Corey?
I don't know, is it?
Hey, Billy. Just brought in your Christmas tree.
It is. Oh, God. He's got the same haircut I used to have. Like, exact same.
Can't confirm.
Can't confirm.
I saw them childhood pictures.
Cute.
He said, shut up, babe. I knew it.
Can I hold him?
Sure. I don't see why not.
Mm.
Seems to like you.
No!
Just water.
Making that noise.
Pippa said, I gotta go. Oh, no.
Too spooky for me.
What is it?
That's a tribble.
Nice.
It's babies.
Hey, look, that one's got a cute little stripe on its head.
Oh. Oh, it's a bad one.
Barn?
Oh!
Barney, who did this to you?
Who do you think?
I keep one of these here. Run some tests on him.
Yeah. I think I could spare one.
Is it Frank Oz?
No.
Gremlins. You gotta watch out for the foreigners because they plant gremlins in their machinery.
Oh. Dude, if somebody ever showed up at my house caroling, I'd just be like, no. Just shut the door. Like, you want me to stand out here in the cold? No, sir.
Talk about a Scroogeette.
Yeah, I know.
Did you ever get depressed on Christmas?
I don't celebrate Christmas.
Billy West.
Nope.
This isn't gonna hurt.
I don't believe you.
Big guy like you, come on. There you go. See, that's not so bad. Come on.
He says, I disagree.
Already fed you. Well, it's not 12 o'clock yet. Here we go.
Oh, no.
Well, maybe you guys would be quiet.
Oh, no.
Mom, could you come up here, please?
Oh. You gotta get out of there, man. That's some alien shit right there.
Did you feed them after midnight?
No. Wait a minute.
Did your dad make that clock?
Mom?
Oops.
Where's that psychotic canine of yours still hiding under the counter? You'd better keep him behind locked doors, because if I catch him, he's in for slow death.
I wish you would die slow. Oh my God. I hate you so much. Oh Lord. This is cool. I love this.
When I got you a candy bar. Thought you might be hungry. You hungry?
Most of the time, yeah. Oh, him. Yeah, probably too.
Hey, you're not still angry about that little blood test, are you?
Don't put your hand in there, you dummy.
Yeah, now. Don't you feel better, huh?
Nope. How did you think this was gonna play out, baby? Oh, God! Ah! Scared me.
Did it get you?
It got me. Maybe, you know, wrench it off real quick. You don't know what was in them claws. What the hell? Of all the places to be. Oh no! Baby angel, get him down! I love that this is just like straight up horror movie now. Oh shit! Oh. Okay. Hot take. It's still kind of cute.
Nah.
Oh, God, no! Oh, Jesus Christ! This took a turn!
Got him.
Oh! Damn, mama! God! Oh, no. Oh, God. Oh. No!
Yes.
Fuck! What is this rated?
Don't worry.
80s, so
Yep.
probably G.
G for great.
Oh no, that startled me! I didn't realize there was eyes. Oh my God! I don't know why the hell I thought this was a children's movie.
I mean, sure it is.
It's an 80s kids movie, so. Oh, he gonna get you. Oh no! Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. Well, gonna have to set the building on fire. That's the only way. Oh. 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 You got some stop motion. Uh-oh. And now they have a snowplow. Ho, ho, ho. But like 10 out of 10 would still pet. Would still try to pet.
Nope.
Patooey!
Be careful, Frank. You may tear your arm off. You want me to put the cuffs on him?
Who is that?
It's Jonathan Banks. Mike, Breaking Bad.
Yeah!
Let me drive. Now you're drunk. You always get to drive. Because I'm the sheriff, asshole.
Oh, face me, kitty. You start eating before everybody gets here. Come on, old dollar bill.
What? Dollar bill?
Kopek, peso, dollar bill. All our cats are named after like different denominations of money.
Christmas carolers.
Oh no. Dude, if somebody ever showed up at my house caroling, I'd just be like,
No. Just shut the door.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no!
Would you like to retract your statement about
I would
Christmas
like to
tree?
retract my statement. I would invite them inside. Oh boy.
Yeah, I love these little gremlins.
Yeet!
Jesus, Frank, that's Dave Myers. He does Santa every year.
Not next year. Oh God, they're gonna kill Tiny Corey Feldman. Also, get a bigger pair of scissors. My God, the things. Oh wait, is it the? I can never remember his name, but Jabba's. Oh, you cheating? Bitch!
You're not cheating anymore.
He has a gun!
Yes. I'm sorry, did you think a gremlin wouldn't get a hold of a gun?
What the hell? Puppets using puppets.
Puppetception.
Hey, yo, dog. Heard you like puppets.
You alright?
No!
Get out of here!
There's gremlins and they got guns. Oh. Merry Christmas.
The worst thing that ever happened to me was on Christmas. It was Christmas Eve. I was 9 years old, waiting for Dad to come home from work. 4 or 5 days went by. The house was freezing, so I went to try to light up the fire. And that's when I noticed the smell.
Oh, damn.
And me and Mom were expecting them to pull out a dead cat or a bird. And instead, they pulled out my father.
I agree, Gizmo.
He was dressed in a Santa Claus suit. He'd been climbing down the chimney on Christmas Eve, his arms loaded with presents. He was gonna surprise us.
Surprise! I get it, Phoebe Cates. I understand why you don't like Christmas now.
Oh, you see?
Yes, yes. Although, to be fair, that was kind of foolish of your dad. Oh boy. Oh, I hope that's chocolate. They're inside the house. Oh my God. Oh. Is Mark Harmon one of the voices? A couple of these laughs, I got kind of Joker vibes, you know.
You mean Mark Hamill?
What did I say?
Harmon?
Oh, yeah, sorry, I'm Hamill.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
2 thumbs down on you.
Sorry. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Oh, Jesus.
In the department store.
Oh, Stripe. If he gets to water, it'll start all over again.
What's it? How'd they do that? Would still pet. Woo! Damn. Take your base. Light bright. Oh, Lord. I gotta say, that's either a terrible saw or a great bat. One of the two.
Takes a certain kind of guy.
And that guy needs a certain kind of fame.
That's not good.
Gizmo.
Oh. Oh no! Oh God! Look what you did, Dad. This is you. Oh no! Yeah! No, Lord! Oh God, no! No, no, no!
Don't chew that. Don't chew.
I'll bet he'd like some chicken soup.
Oh!
Dad? With Mokwai comes much responsibility. You are not ready. Yes? He has something to say to you.
Oh!
Well, that's the story. So if your air conditioner goes on the fritz or your washing machine blows up, before you call the repairman, turn on all the lights. There just might be a gremlin in your house.
Oh, Lord. Wow.
Light break.
Light bright! That too.
So that was Gremlins.
Yeah.
Overall thoughts?
So first and foremost, this was a lot more gruesome than I thought it was going to be.
Welcome to the 80s, baby.
I don't know exactly what I was thinking that this was. I think my mind thought it was going to be closer to like E.T. sort of, maybe.
You remember Gizmo, cute, furry little thing, cuddly.
And I don't know, I didn't think that the gremlins actually killed people. I thought that it was just like shenanigans.
Oh, yeah.
But
there's shenanigans.
There's shenanigans, all right. Y'all, she nuked a gremlin. She nuked it. It exploded. And then at the end...
Yeah, she stabbed one. She nuked one.
Blended one up.
By the way, Miss Lynn there was #1 action hero in the movie.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, boy should have sat down and let Mama handle everything. Like, she had it under control.
She got the higher kill count.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, no, he did blow up a lot of them.
I mean, fair enough. But yeah, so a lot like darker than I thought it was gonna be. It's so funny because like Joe Dante did The Burbs, and then like we were talking in the break that he did oh my gosh, what was the other one?
Small Soldiers.
I definitely get where this like evolved into kind of Small Soldiers kind of vibe, because it too was pretty dark. So bit darker than I was anticipating. A-okay with it. Still would 100% try and pet the gremlins.
Yeah.
Keyword try.
You gonna die.
Probably.
R.I.P. I will mourn you.
My last little like overall hot take. I hate that the dad didn't get any of the repercussions. You know, like he was the one that against the. Oh yeah. You know.
Well. The movie had to happen.
I mean, no, I got you, but like in the end, I kind of wish that he would have gotten like an actual repercussion, not just like witnessing. Oh, well, this is what you've done.
So you want the dad to die?
I'm not saying I want him to die.
That's what I think you're saying.
But I just felt bad that old Murray and his wife got axed and he didn't, you know? It's like there was no lesson learned, in my opinion.
He was told there was a great responsibility, and yeah. He's very flippant about it. I got you.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's who cares?
But no. But yeah, that's, I mean, overall, Phoebe Cates. Yeah. Pippin agrees. The puppeteering, the animatronics, the everything. They did some stop motion a couple times, I think. Fantastic. I love it.
It was all top notch.
Yes, the whole like bar scene and the theater scene was 100% just a showcase of amazing animatronic and puppeting stuff, and I was here for it. Loved it. Loved Gizmo, but I love the Gremlins. I love them. I'm a Gremlin lover.
Did you ever figure out those voices?
No, because everything that I hear, I listed off the people I thought there were, and now I'm just like, it's insane to me that Billy West wasn't one.
Oh,
because like I could hear him. So
I could hear that. I could see that. Yeah.
Who was Gizmo?
Gizmo was Howie Mandel.
Deal or No Deal, Howie Mandel.
Mm-hmm. He was an actor and comedian before he became like a game show host and a judge on one of the, I'm not sure which show it is. He's a judge on one of those talent shows.
Okay, so I'm so sorry. I didn't know that Howie Mandel was a thing before he did that. I'm sorry. That's on me. That's on me.
More thumbs down on you.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. But I just see him in my head and I cannot imagine that voice coming out of his face hole. I'm gonna have to watch some stuff on that. I'm gonna have to give that a Google.
But there were additional voices for the Gremlins. First of all, Stripe was Frank Welker, who you probably best know as Fred from Scooby-Doo.
Oh, okay. All right.
But some of the other additional voices for the Gremlins, one was Michael Winslow.
Woo, woo, woo!
Yeah, Police Academy, did all the vocal effects. Mm-hmm. And Peter Cullen, voice of Optimus Prime.
Yeah, no, I didn't. Nope. Did not.
I mean, if I didn't know before, I wouldn't have probably been able to pick them out.
None of those. Not even one. No. To be fair, I think that a lot of my guesses were not crazy.
There was a guess you had when you were trying to think of Gizmo's voice. It wasn't Gizmo's voice, that was Howie Mandel, but you were right. It was another one of the voices. You were about to say something about the little laughing creature in Return of the Jedi.
Yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
Salacious B. Crumb, by the way. That's his name.
Yeah, that's his name.
That's his character name.
Yep.
But yeah, he was voiced by Mark Dodson, who also provided additional Gremlins voices. And so you were not, I mean, you were right.
Okay, I feel good. Did you hear that, Pippin? I was right.
He's like, yeah.
He said, good job.
Good for you. Good for you.
Give it a scritch. Well, I'm ready to get into notes because I'm curious about how this came together.
You said you thought it was much darker than you thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
And you asked at one point, like, what was this rated? And you said 80, so probably PG. It is rated PG. But at the time this movie came out, there was no PG-13.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
This movie was one of the movies that led to the creation of PG-13 rating.
Fair enough.
This and Indiana Jones, Temple of Doom. Mm-hmm. It was Steven Spielberg who directed Temple of Doom and was the executive producer on this, who suggested an intermediate between PG and R, and it was PG-13.
Which is, I mean,
so this came out in June of '84, and July 1st they instituted the PG-13 rating.
Ah, okay.
Actually, the first movie to be rated PG-13 was Red Dawn.
Well, I haven't seen Red Dawn yet, so it's on the list.
Wolverines. Okay.
We'll get there.
Originally in the script, the Stripe and Gizmo were going to be the same creature, like split personalities.
Oh, interesting.
So it changed from one to the other, like a little Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde Mogwai. But Spielberg insisted that they be two separate, so there can be like a good guy and a bad guy, and like there's a good guy that people can root for, and a bad guy. And Joe Dante said he thinks that's why the film was more successful and more fondly remembered.
I can't imagine it being as impactful if it were split, you know? Like, I agree with Steve.
Yeah. You know, first name basically.
Yeah, we are. I mean,
a first name shorthand name.
Yeah, we're cool like that.
Yeah, and also the studio liked that idea because when they did that, they realized, oh, there's a good guy that kids are going to root for, Merchandising.
Yes, absolutely.
And then everybody's going to want to have, but then you got to have the bad guy for him to fight against, so you got to get striped too.
There we go. Action figures.
Double the action figures, double the profits. You know how it goes with the business. What did you think of Phoebe Cates' dad Santa story?
Okay, so I said it in the watching. Like, first off, not a great idea for you, Dad. Okay, that's kind of on you. But shit, man, it's so dark. And then it's just like, oh, that sucks. So, anyways, let's do some Gremlin shit.
We gotta go finish off these Gremlins. Well, speaking of that being like a dark moment, a dark story, studio didn't like it. One of their notes was they wanted it cut out. Oh. Which Joe Dante did not want to remove it because he said that scene, that speech, like that monologue basically represents this movie as a whole. Like something really dark, but also has elements of comedy in it. Mm-hmm. So he didn't want to remove it. Every year around Christmas, stories and articles about this pop up, and I just saw an interview on Yahoo with Zach Galligan, Billy. Okay. And they were asking him about that story, and he was talking about it, and he said, Phoebe Cates, he said, if you took that away from her character, that story, her Christmas secret, she really wouldn't have much to do in the movie.
Flat,
so she rehearsed it and practiced it and like worked very hard on it, and then they got the note that the studio wanted it cut, so she was upset about it. But thankfully, Steven Spielberg is executive producer, and what I read was he wasn't a fan of the scene, but he said that Joe Dante got final cut, so it was his decision. Yeah. And of course, they left it in. Sticking along the same lines and theme of this being a darker movie than you expected, would you believe me if I told you that it was darker in the original drafts? Much darker. Because there were some earlier drafts with some scenes written in that were not shot.
I'm really curious about those scenes.
I can tell you.
Okay.
Well, the dog died.
No! Too much.
The Gremlins got him.
No.
Mom was not so Rambo. Oh. Actually, she got killed and had her head removed, and it was thrown down the stairs when Billy came home.
Wow!
There was another scene written where the Gremlins break into a McDonald's, but they start eating the people instead of the McDonald's food.
Okay. The last one could have been okay.
Yeah,
they could have made that funny.
Throw some special sauce on a person.
Yeah, exactly. That'd have been funny. But the other two, no. I will say, old Dingleberry, whatever that woman's name was, she got way too easy.
Yeah, of course. You said you wanted a Gizmo, which no. I'd say you can get a Furby if you want a Furby. Though, Gizmo Gremlins were the inspiration for Furbies. So,
okay, I can see it.
But speaking of wanting a Gizmo, they had all the puppets made for this, and there were several versions of Gizmo, and they all cost around $30,000 to $40,000 each to make, because how much they cost and how much a Gizmo would be desired. Zach Galligan said they had to go through security checks at the end of each day when leaving the studio and the lot, like check their cars, and because they thought people were gonna take one of the puppets.
I guarantee you, if they didn't do that, people would have.
Oh yeah, I'm sure they would have.
Still did.
I'm glad they went with the puppets and everything. They actually, in the early stages, they thought about using monkeys, and they tried. They brought I think it's pronounced Rhesus.
I think so.
A Rhesus monkey in and put a gremlin head on it, and yep.
Don't like it.
Hold on, I actually found the interview and I got the actual quote from Joe Dante. He said, "We got a Rhesus monkey and got a gremlin head on him, and he ran all over the editing room and shat all over everything, and then we realized this wasn't gonna work."
Made a real monkey out of them.
So there was an attempt, and they were like, "This isn't gonna work." So back to the drawing board.
Wow.
It all worked out for the best.
Yep. Yeah, absolutely.
So the director, Joe Dante. We watched The Birds recently. It's a great one. You also have seen Small Soldiers. He's done some other movies. Is there any other directors that come to mind you think would have been able to do this movie?
Peter Jackson.
Meet the Feebles. I could see that.
I mean, it's kind of dark. There's puppets. There's...
Yeah, I get it.
I
see
mean,
where your mind's at.
You know. Okay.
Is that the only one that came to mind? The reason I asked, because there was another director considered for this.
I want to say Tim Burton, but I don't know if he was like... Was he...
That's him.
Oh, okay, cool.
Spielberg had saw some of his short films, and he considered it, but at this point, Tim Burton hadn't done like a full motion picture, so he wasn't 100% sure about it. So he went with Joe Dante instead. It's a good thing that Spielberg passed on Tim Burton, because Joe Dante said he was going broke.
Oh,
like he had just a couple years prior did a movie called The Howling, which is a werewolf movie, great werewolf movie.
Yeah.
But the company went bankrupt before they could pay him.
Oh, no.
And he kind of thought he was going to be out of the business. So he actually said whenever he first got the script and was sent to him, he thought that Spielberg had sent it to the wrong person. Did any of the rules of the Gremlins stick out to you? Don't feed them after midnight. Don't get them wet. And don't put them in bright light.
The don't feed them after midnight. I don't know. That seemed real loose.
They've talked about it. Zach Galligan himself has pointed out, like, it's always after midnight.
Yeah.
Somewhere. Like,
yeah.
But in my headcanon, and my theory is that it means...
Like a moon cycle or something?
While the moon is out.
Gotcha.
So after midnight, before dawn, like in the nighttime. The rule I was actually referring to was the no bright light.
Oh.
That rule was made up so they could shoot the puppets in the dark and hide a lot of stuff.
Oh, that's brilliant. I love that.
Because they weren't fully familiar with the puppetry and like how it's going to work. So to be able to hide a lot of the mistakes and things like that, they made up a rule to keep it in low light.
I love that.
Oh, there's another actual kind of literary nod. You know the character Mr. Futterman, who keeps talking about the Gremlins. There is a story that was written by Roald Dahl, who did a lot of great stories. Matilda, The Witches, James and the Giant Peach, Fantastic Mr. Fox, BFG.
Which wasn't he like a lawyer or something before? Like he did something completely different.
He was in the Royal Air Force.
That was it.
He wrote a story.
Drunken History.
Yes.
That's how I know him. American public school system.
He wrote a story called Gremlin Lore, which was about little monsters tearing up planes in service. It's just a little, I think, a nod to him in the story.
I mean, I appreciate that. I get that.
Let's see. Last thing. So this movie it debuted at number 2 in the box office when it came out. Care to take a guess at what debuted at number 1? What this movie opened against?
Okay, God, this is 84? Lethal Weapon.
I'll give you 3 guesses.
Okay, I get 3 guesses. Okay.
That was 1.
Terminator something.
It probably would have been the first Terminator, but no.
Yeah, okay. Y'all, time is nebulous, and I don't know when anything occurs.
Yeah,
I don't know how old people are. I don't understand how time works. Back to the Future?
No, but this was shot on the same lot that Back to the Future was shot on.
Oh,
so
cool.
There's that.
All right, what was it?
It opened the same weekend as Ghostbusters.
Oh, God. Okay. Oh, man, what a good year for movies.
Yes. All right, were there any other scenes or anything you want to talk about? Anything you want to discuss in particular?
I just love all of the, practical effects. I love the puppets. I love the animatronics. I love that, It's just so creative and awesome, and I just love to see it in action. But yeah, that's it.
Okay. You want to give it a rating?
Yeah. I'll give it an 8. I'll give this an 8.
Okay. 8.5 for me.
Okay.
That 0.5 is for Phoebe Cates.
The Phoebe Cates. That's fair. Pippin? Pippin? What would you rate it? 10 beans. You guys tell us in the comments, what are some of your favorite scenes? What would you rate it? Do you have any fun behind the scenes information? I feel like this is probably one of those movies where there's like a lot of tidbits. So yeah, definitely let us know if you can if you can share any of those. If you enjoyed the video, please make sure to like the video, and if you haven't subscribed already, please do so. But I think that's all from us, other than to say happy holidays, gang. Hope everybody's staying happy and healthy, and we'll see you next time with another First Time. Bye.